Rise and shine, good morning. We have an amazing weekend planned. This is gonna be absolutely awesome. We slept last night in a Cracky Berry, and you know, it's like kind of like a home away from home now. I mean, I like sleeping in these parking lots because you know you're not gonna get a knock from anyone. The people inside are really friendly. You can go in for breakfast, the food is tasty, bathrooms are clean. Usually they're right off the highway, so they're easily accessible. And yeah, there's some noise, but it's nothing compared to Miami roosters, dogs, and traffic, that's for sure. So slept pretty good last night, which feels really, really nice. We're gonna hang out with some friends, and I'm just so excited because today is gonna be a check on my bucket list, something I've always wanted to do my whole life. We're gonna drive to the tip of the United States, as far as we can go, to the end of the Keys. So let's do this. I'm so pumped. Can't wait to get out there. At first, being in the van with contacts, wearing contacts, was kind of nerve-wracking because I always thought, like, in the middle of the night I need to be able to jump up and drive if necessary, and I'd have to throw my contacts in. Since I don't have glasses, I was pretty nervous about what that would be like, but so far having contacts has not been such a problem because we haven't needed to drive anywhere in the middle of the night. So that's pretty cool. I know there'll be a time where we need to jump up quickly, probably, and I'll be able to put my contacts in, keeping them by the bed so that it's easy and accessible. But just always sort of prepared for that. I keep clothes next to the bed, like ready to go, so that I can throw them on. It's almost like preparing a midnight outfit that I set aside with my contacts. So if we do need to jump up and go anywhere, all I have to do is throw those in, throw my clothes on, and just jump in the driver's seat. Good morning, princess.
Hi.
Are you excited for the day?
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Bastard. Every time I go into Cracker Barrel, I'm always just looking at all the things they have in there. It's so cool. There's just random ass stuff hanging from the ceiling, and the most random mix of things for sale. Like I wonder who decides what's gonna be in there. Like, who is Cracker Barrel's buyer? That's who I want to meet. That's the question of the day. We'll figure it out. Last Supper 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. Facts. We head out to check something very special to us off our bucket list, which is head down to the tip of the United States, the tip of Florida, only 90 miles from Cuba, the end of the Florida Keys, all the way out to Key West. And on the way, we had just the most magical weekend, hanging out with people that we love and cruising around the Keys in a boat, which, do I dare say, is the only way to really see the Keys.
You're a Coast Guard.
It's almost like reverse psychology.
Leaving the dock area and seeing all the homes, completely still water. It was just the perfect day. The weather was awesome. Good vibes, smiling faces. Sometimes when we're traveling, I wonder if it's where we are or who we are with that really makes the difference. Yeah, granted, this area is gorgeous. The water's crystal clear and super warm. The outside temperature is absolutely perfect. Like, you can't feel the difference between your body and the air and your body and the water. Everything is just this homeostasis of perfect balance. But regardless of that, just being around our friends who we love, completely relaxed, totally at ease. Made the weekend. Mental note though, when you go to a beachside restaurant in the Keys, go for some key lime pie, maybe some fish, local catch, but don't order the cheesesteak. No idea what I was thinking. I think I was having a craving, which obviously was not fulfilled at this restaurant. But we enjoyed it, of course, anyways, because a few beers helped with that. We could not get enough of the crystal blue water. Nature has all the answers. We know that. Nature is totally healing and totally relaxing. It decompresses, de-stresses. This was a perfect example of that. Yes, floating around in a boat. Yes, being with friends. And seeing this beautiful, crystal clear water just completely unwound our brains. It's what we needed. And apparently we weren't the only ones who needed it. There was an area that had this sandbar, and people would pull their boats up. It was probably anywhere from a foot deep to 4 feet deep. And they would anchor and party. There was a little restaurant floating out there as well. I think they were mostly serving booze, but I think there was some shrimp kebabs and some other tasty, tasty snacks.
The sky is our limit now. We'll take this steps to the clouds. Blue skies in our eyes, it's our time.
It's so nice being down in the tropics. Like, the weather feels just so fresh and clean. Being outside of cities is just my vibe. It's why we did Vanlife in the first place, but we've been just cruising around to a lot of different places that aren't necessarily tropical beaches, which is great. But this is just wonderful. I just weighed myself in the Publix.
And he was publicly shamed.
That's not true. I weigh 171. Getting a little
He's a
bit
skinny little bitch.
I'm a skinny little bitch. Let's go have some frozen yogurt and blueberries. Yay. Or not frozen yogurt, regular yogurt and blueberries.
We should honestly eat eggs. We have so many fucking eggs.
Okay.
We need to get rid of all the eggs.
Let's
in
do
our
eggs.
fridge.
Let's do eggs. This is so cool how high we are.
Race through this revolving door, 'cause this is just what friends are for. We know. Oh, we'll make it. The sky is our limit now. We'll take this step.
You gotta lather up, get it all.
Blue skies
Gotta get the toes.
it's our time to aim high. The sky is our limit now. We'll make it. We'll take this ladder up together. Your smile makes the universe much better. We'll take this ladder up together. Your smile makes the universe much better.
So soft. It doesn't feel like real sand. It feels like I don't
Pudding.
even know.
It feels like pudding to me.
It does. It feels like pudding. It feels like clay. Like, it's so interesting. It kind of like molds to your foot, but doesn't really like squish under it. I've never felt anything like it. It's very interesting. This is the grass that the manatees like to eat, so maybe we'll find one.
Yeah. It's bath water.
It's so
It feels amazing.
I want to be in the
I-
vlog.
Well,
Hi, vlog.
this is so nice.
This
It just
is
feels so good.
pretty.
The water's perfect temperature. We should grab the paddleboard too.
I know. Let's do it.
Yeah.
This is the prettiest place I have ever seen. It's just so good.
Smile. Having our bike makes everything so much better. It's so rad because we can just pull it off the van wherever we want. and whenever we want and cruise around the area that we're visiting. The van, as you can imagine, is pretty big and not hard to drive, but definitely hard to park. The bike, however, we can both jump on. It has like 70 miles of battery life, so we can cruise as far as we want almost, both of us together on the same bike. It's fun to just kind of cruise around and get to know an area outside of being inside of a car. And just cruise around and feel it, experience it, stop where we want to. And I especially love that we're smashed together on it, chatting away, whispering in each other's ears, pointing things out that we like. Just going for that cruise. Beep beep.
Here's this little bugger.
And of course you have to get key lime pie if you're in Key West. We went to this one place, I have no idea what it was called. I want to say it was like Froggy's or something. But it had delicious key lime pie. Was it good?
So good.
Key West had all these bars with live music playing, and it was just such a vibe. Some of the streets were painted with rainbows, with these fun gay bars that were all lit up. Being able to park next to the ocean was this classic Key West experience. We also had a great night's sleep in front of the area where we rented our boat, and the drive back to mainland was this relaxing sunset. Remember to subscribe if you want to join us as we cruise around the US. It's so great to see you all. Talk to you soon.